At least intraday. At least intraday. At least intraday. At least intraday.
Morning. Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you guys?
Good. How you doing?
Good morning.
Why I'm hearing myself?
I could not tell you. I only hear one of you, ADR.
What the heck?
I'd love to hear more than one, but I only hear one.
It is weird.
I can try ADR. Let me lower my volume just in case you are coming in through my speaker and going back into my mic. Let me just see if that, it's the same I do every day, and we've never had an issue, so I don't think it's that, but who knows? It could be. Let me try. Okay, I'll lower my volume a little bit, see if that helps.
Yeah, there's two ADR. Yeah, I think it was that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
New look? No, I'm just not wearing my cap today. Okay, what levers are you looking at today?
Yeah, okay. So, as I mentioned earlier, I was kind of watching. I put a picture in chat, but I was kind of watching, and this morning was a rejection off 520 on NQ, and then 72 on ES, which already played out. And then I was looking for a hold in the 30 to 50 range, really 40, really kind of 35 to 50. And I put that kind of in. I put that in chat. So, which we held. So now, kind of in between. I don't love this in between area where we're at currently, ADR. So I need to see us breaking up over this reclaim of 500 is interesting, but a break over this 520, I think we have a little bit of room back up. Up to probably 580-ish, I would think. Maybe 560 is the first stop, but then up into 580. ES, I think can get back up to 84. The only thing with ES for me is I would have liked to have seen it sweep that 64.60, which it didn't, right? It held up a little bit better. So, kind of keep an eye on things. But again, this area here, like this into 73, this could be tough for ES, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it. Kind of 73, 74,
level here
75.
on NQ around 471, 470, 480.
Sure. Yeah, I can see it.
Are you using headphones or not?
Me, no.
Oh yeah. No. Okay, I think it's that.
I never use headphones. Okay, let me lower my volume again then. I'll try to go lower. That's odd though. I haven't changed anything. It's say it same way we've been chatting for the past month and a half, whatever it's been. But let me lower it. Let's see if I can get it nice and quiet. All right, I've lowered it quite a bit. Let me know if it's still a problem.
I think now it's fine because I was hearing myself and a lot of things on your computer. Like alerts and stuff like that.
Well, all right. So maybe the phone, maybe something changed with Discord possibly.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Discord is weird with voice. There's always something new that it doesn't work. Something that is not working on voice. Always.
It'll be perfect. It'll be going great, and then they'll just change something just to change something. You're like, cool, it's great, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Stop playing with stuff.
Yeah, I like this hold on the NQ. This is pre-market low, pretty much. Do we have any data today? 9:45.
I'll find out in a second. Let's see, impact. Just give me the The big impact stuff. Today, new home sales at 10.
Okay.
I mean, that may be pretty minor. Tomorrow we have durable goods. Maybe at 8:30 in the morning. Then it looks like Fred Barkin is speaking. Consumer confidence at 10 tomorrow. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday we have GDP. And then PCE on Friday. So a couple things, but a little bit later in the week. And then I think we have NVIDIA earnings midweek. So careful there too, right? Like we know NVIDIA earnings can do some crazy stuff. So I think was that Wednesday? Maybe that's Wednesday. 8/27. So that's Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night NVIDIA earnings. So keep that in mind too, everybody. I know not all of us trade options. I know ADR does, but like that's something to keep in mind if you're gonna start swinging through the week.
Yeah. What do you think about the Friday move? I wasn't really watching, but I got a bunch of alerts.
I
thought it
was
was
actually
crazy.
gone. I had an appointment Friday morning, so I missed it completely. I came back to it after. I saw the after effect,
That was
the aftermath, so to
insane.
speak. It was wild. I wish I'd seen it live because that would be fun to watch.
Yeah. It got all the way up to all-time high, at least ES, right?
Yes, ES was back. NQ was not. ES was. Okay, so, but I do. Even if we get back high, 6,500 is going to be a monster. Just psych wise, the number itself, I think, is going to be a big deal. So, something to also keep an eye on today. $15-minute candle is going to close here in about 2 minutes. So we'll see what that 15-minute orb shows us. Right now, if we close up here in the 510, 520, that's a very, very bullish looking 15-minute orb.
Yeah. I really like
push
this
down
NQ
right
hold.
into support.
It has a little gap above till yesterday's close, Friday's close. Well, New York session.
So 23.5 is a little bit challenging currently. We have 20 seconds left in this 15-minute. Let's see what we close here.
Kind of like this rejection on ES, but for me, it's too early to take anything.
Yeah, so I also like this on ES, right? Anything between 71 and 73, I think is interesting for resistance here. NQ is starting to actually kind of look weaken quite a bit. The way that candle closed, the 15-minute candle closed, was not ideal for bulls for NQ. Let's see if we hold up in this kind of this 35 at this 35-ish level here.
On SPY and QQQ, it looks very good. This reaction is literally reacting after filling the gap.
Yeah. We bottom out here again, 45-ish.
460. I'm watching 460 on the NQ.
Okay. I'm watching here. Still not looking super strong.
Yeah, I kind of like this hold on NQ, but at the same time, I don't like it. For me, it looks weak, even though it's holding pre-market low. Or at least it's trying. ES looking pretty weak.
I think he's still trying to hold there at those lows, but ES is looking not too hot. Let's see what this 5-minute candle closes in about 2 minutes on ES. I wonder if we close back towards this 63, this low here, or if we can kind of maintain where we are.
Ooh, so we have Apple running, looking very strong. Nvidia holding, Amazon holding an important support level, Microsoft also holding.
Nvidia kind of holding that 20-day. Yeah, Apple's moving. Apple back over that close from Friday at 227.6.
I'm gonna try this NQ. I like it. I like this hold. My stop loss is gonna be 469, 470.
Okay, I like that. We get back over 500. I think we're in good shape. I'll reclaim there. For me, ES has got to get over this level or in the 73, 74 range. We've got to get over that, and I think we can go too.
Yeah, I like that bounce. I like that hold. That 480 hold. Ew, I don't like that. No.
No, that's looking weak now again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a choppy open here, everybody. Like this is not a great open. There's a couple of plays right off. I mean, right off the opening candles, right? Like kind of our level at 520, and then our level at kind of four. We had a little bit lower at between 30 and 40, but outside of that, it's been kind of choppy.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty weak. I like this NQ hold. Okay, I like that. Okay. Now it looks way better.
Yeah.
So basically, this 5-minute candle low, I want to see it holding.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I look at the fact that both previous 5-minute candles on ES have essentially closed, moved a lot, but closed dead even, right? And dojied both of them. So it leads me to believe that it's kind of up in the air still. Jeez. Chop, chop, chop.
Thank you fighting
Pick a
here.
direction. Mm-hmm.
Mm. 472 looks like a big wall for ES.
Yeah, yes, 100%. Yeah. Anything between 74 and 72 here, even 74, 71, like this area here is going to be tough.
Apple is rejecting previous day high, which is not gonna help NQ, but we'll see.
I want to see a break. Now I want to see a break over this like 95 up into 500. I think we can really get going. But ES has got to get over this. This is tough too, right? It's got to get over the wall. Okay. Get over this 96 up into 500 and get going. Are you still in ADR or do you get taken out?
Huh? I'm still in. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Good. I still think this has a chance to really get going.
Come on, just do it. Breakout already.
Do it. Do it, do it, do it. I really truly think over 500 we can really start going. ES has to play ball though.
I know NQ wants the boom boom.
Yeah. Oh god.
Like Apple
Come
looks
on, just do it
great,
already.
Nvidia looks great, Amazon also. Microsoft is doing nothing, but it's holding. It's not going lower. So it's all ES. So what's dragging down ES? Let's see. It's not energy. Financials barely moving, a little bit weak, but they're not moving much. Bank holiday.
Okay. All right. This is good.
Yep.
We're now looking at over 500. That was big, right? This is important now.
I don't want to wait for ES to reject here again. If I see a break and retest,
right,
maybe I'll re-enter, but I got a 365 with 20 accounts, so I'm good.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Take it off. Yeah, and that's a great mindset, right? Everybody, like, you see it broke over the level, but you know that there's some divergence, right? You know, ES is kind of coming into what could be resistance. Yeah. Take profits, reevaluate, right? You can always get back in. They don't need to just sit there and hold, because what happens if ES decides to reject? Maybe NQ follows ES, and all of a sudden now you've lost your profits. Take some profits.
So basically, I'll be waiting for this. I'm gonna post it on the chat.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I mean that's going to be. I still feel like this 72 to 74 is a big level. We've got to get through that for anything more. And then I love the idea of retesting that ADR. I think it's a great play.
Yeah, look at NQ. 520 on NQ. If you can do a break and retest there, well, the thing is that I think it's gonna go for the gap that it has above, and then we could reject around 560.
Let me see. Yeah, we could 560. I'm more into the 580-ish area, but we could take a pit stop at 560 for sure. We could. I think up into 580-ish. 580 to 600, that whole area there is very interesting for me on NQ. This is nice though. This hold over this 500 is very nice.
Yep.
Okay, so ES now getting some volume momentum through that level. For ES now, I would watch up into 70/80, that area there. I mean 79, 80, sorry, or actually 80, 81 maybe, something like that. 79, 81, something in that area. Kind of keep an eye up there. Yeah. Watch for that. So the orb high on ES was 64.73. So we pushed it and we're rejected back into the orb high, or back into the orb, I guess you should say.
These had an ugly rejection.
Yep, that was big. That was a big rejection.
Okay.
Still,
I'm happy with my trade.
so that ES rejection was very strong. And NQ I still don't hate. We're still over 500. I don't necessarily hate that, but the ES rejection was ugly. As you guys know, sometimes I talk about the sweeps, right? Whether that's up or below, you sweep the level, you get through it. You can sometimes take another on ES, a point and a half. On NQ, you can take 5-ish points that just pushes through, right? Because you could have stops right up above, right above 76. You could have had some stops, so you could have eaten those up real quick, gotten to about 76 3/4, and I can show you why you might have had stops there. So I'm a 15-minute here. Let me just show this, right? So. Take a picture. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, Enki still looks like it wants to go. The problem is ES. Ooh,
Yeah,
look at Nvidia. Nvidia flying.
Yeah. NQ still looks, again, over 500. I still don't mind NQ, right? Over 500, stop below 490 maybe. If you're looking to take something there. I just don't love ES, like, at this point. Yeah, NQ looks good. That was a good 500 retest, really. Very good 500 retest.
NQ, yeah, I like NQ. I don't like ES.
No, again, this is where I'm torn, right? 500 was a perfect level to get back in long. We talk about 500 below 490, but ES being where it is concerning, right? Yeah. For sure. This whole area here above is resistance for me on ES. NQ again. I mean, you mentioned 560. I think ADR 560 looks pretty good. Up into 580, I think it's good too. But it won't be able to get there alone, right? ES has got to do some of the lifting.
Yeah, 560 for NQ, and I will say 480, 482 for ES.
Let me look. Yes, yeah, 100%. Fully on board with that.
That NQ move, it's all NVIDIA.
Again, this week could be with NVIDIA earnings on Wednesday. This week could get wild. So, and NVIDIA,
it's on Wednesday. Yeah, we're probably gonna have a choppy day tomorrow. NVIDIA is too heavy on the market right now.
For the NQ. Damn, this is moving. At 500, wow. We talked about that reclaim earlier, right? Reclaiming that 500 and getting above it. Here we are.
But look at ES, how it's reacting here. Morning high, keeps reacting.
100%. ES looks weak. ES looks like it. I say weak, not weak necessarily. ES looks like it's just stuck. It's hung up, and there's not enough buyers to push it over this level. There's too much resistance here.
I think it's financial.
It's what it looks like. Right? Is that what it is, financial?
Yes.
I haven't looked at the sectors yet.
Health also is very. Health is very weak.
do you put up like all the sectors on like a side?
No, no,
I've
no.
always
I
thought
was
about doing
just
that.
no, no, no.
Like having
I don't look at that ever. I
okay,
just wanted to know why ES was so weak, so I started to look around.
sure.
Yeah, I know. So whenever,
Got it.
like
Got it.
always,
Yeah.
I always have Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Amazon, which are the top four on NQ, and just
Yep.
ES and NQ. You can kind of, like, if you
Yeah.
look at the top four on NQ, you can kind of predict what NQ is gonna do.
Sure. Yeah. Yep. They make up a massive chunk of what NQ is,
So
right?
if
So
Nvidia is
as long as
crazy strong,
if
I
all
would
four
definitely
look good,
not try to short NQ, even if it is rejecting a strong resistance.
okay. So sometimes you'll use those tickers, right, as kind of like a warning sign to either not get in or confluence to say get in,
Yeah.
right? I'm assuming either way.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Makes sense. It goes back to the whole adage of chicken or the egg, right? Does NQ move those tickers or do those tickers move NQ,
Yeah.
right? It's always the running joke, right? Which one is doing which?
Yeah.
Um,
That
but
was
yeah,
basically
for
why I
confluence makes a ton of
entered
sense.
NQ, even though ES was rejecting and not looking too good. But looking at NQ, like consolidating at my support, and looking at Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, either holding or going higher, I kind of knew like NQ most likely is gonna bounce here.
Yeah. NQ still holding strong. ES really has to turn it around though to get going. ES is starting though. Just try it. Well, creeping up into 560.
That was a beautiful, beautiful NQ hold.
That was amazing. And the
Yeah.
500 hole was perfect.
I
So
actually
good.
had taken that also with options, QQQ options.
Yeah. That was nice. Really nice.
Okay, now yes, it's moving. NQ is gonna fly.
Yep. I just want to see NQ up into this kind of up into the 80-ish area would be interesting. 60 first though. We'll see what happens at 60, but let's see what happens here.
76 is Friday's close, right? 77 for 77?
Nope, I'll tell you. Hold on. I have Friday's close at 82.
Okay.
Anyway, we're close enough. We're within a few points of NQ, right? So yeah, that area, right? Just say around 80, right? Is kind of where NQ closed. So and then QQQ at 571.97, so 572, let's say. God, ES just doesn't want to do it.
Yep. So NQ pull back to 520. If he holds, that's another entry to go long.
Yep. I like that. Sorry, I got a phone call on my phone while I'm on it. It's fine. Okay.
Someone in the chat is saying that he thought someone got shot with that, with your ringtone.
Yeah, I have I think it's Popular Monster from Falling in Reverse is my ringtone. So, and it starts off very aggressive. So, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. It was spam too, which was even better.
Another person saying, "I'm under my desk. Thank you."
Yeah. 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 You know what? It's a good thing to note. I will go on silent for ringtone when I get into this, so it doesn't accidentally trigger everybody's, panic attacks. I want to get scared.
That is kind of sad. People hear that and they super scared. America. That's America.
Okay, ES looking rough.
Oof, yeah. Watching 520 on NQ.
Yeah, I just say come on down to 520.
Yeah, that's that level I just posted. It's on a DOM, 1,000 lots sitting there at 520.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of lots at 520. We need to get it down to 520 though. I don't want to take it too early.
But okay, so I have a question. So you see that could be a light also, because I can put it there but then take it out, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. They can be spoofing the order, right? They can put the order out there, right, and they can take it off. You'll see it. If you ever watch L2 on the DOM, right, or even you can even just watch like a YouTube version of Bookmap, you'll see these orders sitting on the DOM, and you'll see them kind of fluctuate all day. You'll see 500 cons on, then all of a sudden it goes to 100 cons, right? Or you'll see them flash these orders. It's about kind of understanding. I'm not great with Bookmap, right? I know a little bit. I've used it, but that's what it's about. It's about kind of seeing what these orders are doing, see what people are doing, or algos, right? And then kind of approaching the market as a way that, okay, is this 520 going to be a magnet, right? Do we need to go get it? Because that's a lot of liquidity, right? And I think the idea is the fact that, at least for me, when I use it, I look at 1,000 lots as we want to go get those. We want to have more liquidity in the market, so we need to go get that 520.
Yeah, I don't use that at all,
For
but
me,
I remember
when we get to that level. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, so I don't use that, but I remember when I started like 9 years ago, I started with penny stocks, and people were kind of use that, but they say that definitely could be a lie because they can take it off. So you see big orders there, but when it gets closer, it disappear.
It 100%.
It happens a lot with NQ. That's why when it gets to that level and you see like 1,000 lots, I want to watch the DOM and see that they're actually getting filled or if they're actually moving it down. A lot of times I just see 520 and then you'll see it drop 500, 480. It's just someone playing games or most of the time.
1,000 is a lot. Like that's a big lot to sit there. That's quite a bit. And no one, filling 1,000 lots like that at 420 is not going to be an easy thing to do instantaneously, right? That's a lot of lots to fill right away. A lot of cons. Again, but that's a nice strong hold. I still hate how ES looks. I'll be honest, everybody. Like, I just can't stand how ES looks.
I'm waiting for a pullback on Enki. Looks like it's rejecting 560.
It does.
Like, I'm done with my 20 Apex accounts, but I need to take 2 more profits on one in TPT and another one with Tradeify. Sorry, I need to take 2 more trades. So I'm looking at possible pullback to 520. I think we're gonna get it. Looks like Nvidia's pulling back, Amazon too, same thing with Microsoft.
Give me an actionable move.
Yes, it's still having a lot of trouble at morning high.
Yeah, I don't like how ES looks. I really don't. I'm very torn here because ES just doesn't look good to me. Coincidentally, 520 is also the 15-minute orb high, which is also very interesting. Our guy at 520 still sitting there right now. Still there. With 1,000 cons. Now, QQQ on Friday closed at 572, and we rejected 572 this morning. Also, just note that, right?
Ooh, I like this. Okay. Let's see if we're gonna hold the 520.
Roz, do you know if those cons got eaten? Nope, he moved them down. We have 1,000 cons now at 505. He pulled them and
I was
moved
just
them
gonna
lower.
say.
Oh my God,
He's
that was
playing
so
games.
fast.
Yeah, he's playing games. But that was, look at that 520. Wow. Like, so,
I missed my
interestingly
entry.
enough, we just wanted to get those cons. And yeah,
Okay.
that was that. I didn't get a chance to get in. I was looking at the cons being moved, and I missed the entry there. But that was a crazy hold. I wonder if he's just going to slide down all morning, Roz. Just keep sliding it down every once in a while to try to push this lower to get a real entry. When I say he, I'm generalizing. It could be an algo, it could be who knows what it is, right? But
I really think the guy's trying to bring his order down to 500, 505 because there's a previous low there and there's VWAP. So I could see it. I could see it getting filled there, but right now he's just playing games.
Yeah.
Yes, still very weak. SPY, it's a clear rejection of what's this, pre-market high, and it was a level also on Friday. 644.50.
Yes, is killing me. Yeah, fully agree. ADR. Yes, is not looking great.
And QQQ 572 looks like a big resistance also.
Yeah, that was the close from Friday, so that can be interesting there.
To be honest, I want to see a market going lower. I did not like this huge move on Friday. Like, because we're back at pretty much all-time high. And again, it's gonna be I hate trading at all-time highs.
It's hard. It's hard to trade all-time highs. Levels are a challenge because up above you're taking guesses, right? If assuming you trade, technicals, right? Not fundamentals or anything of the sort, but technicals. The levels above are tough. They don't really exist. So you're taking shots in the dark, maybe taking 20s and 80s or 500s and the actual psych numbers. Sometimes you can use standard deviation and things of that nature, right? Fibonacci, different things that might give you a 1x, 2x for standard deviation. Maybe you do that, but it becomes more challenging the higher you go up into no man's land.
But we still have Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Nvidia looking pretty good.
Let me pull up. So Nvidia right into 179 is Friday's close. That is interesting. Apple looks great. Apple looks like it just wants to run.
Amazon also looks pretty good, but it needs to break Friday high.
Yeah. Nvidia's got to get over this previous day, this kind of Friday close here at 179.
Google also very strong.
Sorry, you guys working on the side. Let's see.
I like this consolidation on NQ. NQ's not giving me an entry. I wanted to see I go a little bit lower, closer to 520 again, and consolidate there.
Yep.
If I enter here, my stop loss needs to be too wide. That's very important when we're trading futures.
Yep. Yeah, so like if you want to get in 520, you could stop below 500. Like that 20-point stop is fine. It's doable. It's manageable. If right now, if I got in right at 540, let's say we just talking about 540 right there, right? I'd have to be below 520 minimum, and I really wouldn't want to be. I would really want to be below 500 realistically, right? So that's too much.
Yeah.
I mean, it not necessarily. You could modify your position size, right? Maybe instead of taking 5 micros, you take 2. Yes. But then you got to start thinking about R&R. Like, what does it make sense? What's the upside there? If I got to do 40-point downside, do I think at 540 we can get to 80? Maybe, but that would probably be the top, right? So at best, you're looking 1-to-1, and you're setting up a lot of risk. So it's tough, right? So at least that's how I view it when I'm thinking about getting in a trade. Yeah. Where's my profit? Where's my stop? What do I got to do here? How do I size appropriately?
Like for me, it needs to be 2 hours or above. I don't really love under 2 hours. I'm very picky with my entries when it comes to futures because I'm trading at least most of the time minimum 1 mini or 2 minis. So I need to be very picky with my entries because a wide stop loss could blow up my accounts.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of chilling sideways here a little bit right now, so just watching. Not much to do right this second. Yeah, Nvidia just stuck at that previous day close. It's 179.
Kind of looking like it's flagging.
Let's see. Tesla projecting its orb high, 15-minute. Google looks like it wants to go. Google is now up over Friday's highs. Damn. Google looking like this. About to get on a rocket ship. Okay. You can try to break out now.
Definitely like this consolidation on NQ. Yes, still rejecting 472. That was an ugly fake out before.
Yeah. I just, as we've been kind of talking all morning, I just don't like how ES looks. It's just struggling.
And NQ also rejecting the 560 level that we talked before.
Mm-hmm. breakout here. Just feeling like it wants to really get going, but it's struggling.
Nvidia trying to break out.
Okay, NQ. See what we do up at 580. So we have a 500 lot sitting at 320, and then 1,000 still at 505. There's a lot of cons below us. Let's see what it does here. Be interesting to get up to 580, and to see where ES is sitting when we get up there. Because I think we could just go right back into this resistance that we're in now from an ES. QQQ is right at the close at 572. Both ES and buy at the orb high.
Okay. Still, yes, still rejecting the same level for 560. Still a rejection on NQ. I think these are very important levels for NQ because you feel the gap. If it can hold it, I think it can go to almost Friday high. I will say mainly 614, 615.
Okay.
I'm gonna post it on the chat. But it needs to hold strongly, that support.
Wingman 15 is my favorite. 15-minute orb. Yeah, I see that. That looks good ADR. If we can get that, that is.
And with NVIDIA earnings coming on Wednesday, I am expecting choppy price action, to be honest.
I missed the ADR. Sorry. What did you say?
With NVIDIA earnings coming on Wednesday, I'm expecting choppy price action.
Yeah. Yep. For sure. People want to wait and see what the report is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us if anything's gonna moon or not.
Yeah, NVIDIA is number 1 on NQ Holdings.
Yeah. But I think it's by a long shot too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have to see the actual weighting of it, but it's dang Q's. I mean, NVIDIA is pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's NVIDIA is 9, almost 10% of NQ. It's 9.91.
Yeah, that's a lot for one ticker.
I like this reaction.
Mm-hmm. The previous day close is nice too. I mean, now what's interesting is 505 yanked their orders. Nothing there. 520 has over 500 orders, but 550 has almost 1,000 orders now. They've moved the orders up. Well, I mean, it could be a different algo. I mean, I don't know who it is. You'll never know, but very interesting to have 900 orders above at 550 and have 500 down below at 520. So when it can get challenging. But leads more to the idea of chop, right? So
Okay, I like this ES reaction here at 470. It's making lower highs and lower lows pretty much. Yes. And it kind of looks like a head and shoulder also. Even though I don't really trade head and shoulders on a bullish market.
yeah, that's tough. Unless you inverse the head and shoulder, that's different.
Yeah.
All right, so 520 pulled their order, and now 550 move up to 555. And 555 pulled their order. So all games this morning in terms of level 2 and Dom. All games.
I think NQ gave us very two good trades. Was the morning that consolidation that I took, and then next the 520 hold. And I give you like a nice bullish 5-minute candle.
Yeah, I think for me the two best trades were the 520 rejection this morning. And then the next one was the 500 hold followed by the 520 hold. I think there's actually three very good trades. The only problem with the 520 it was early. It was quick. It was on the first candle. So you have to be okay with taking that candle. But it's very clear 520 was a level that we could reject. So
I can't do that.
That was
I can
good.
trade like at the very I don't know 20 minutes of the market open.
Okay. Yep. I used to have some people that would lock out till 10 or 15 till the orb was set. The first orb, then they can start trading.
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty normal for some people to get out of that. What could be that whippiness that you get it open with all the volatility and volume.
All tech, like the top 4 tech stocks, look like they want to break out. They're consolidating. Looks like flags. All like Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, Amazon. They all look like they want to break out.
Yeah, I love the fact that Nvidia is now over 179. I love that. I think that's great. Apple's now making one heck of a bullish little move up over its highs of the day.
Was 520 your support, the opening candle? Well, I don't really use the opening orb. I don't use any orb. It's just like it's clearly a morning high, and it was also an important level on Friday. That was the gap. Yep. So 520 was the gap field on NQ.
Yeah. So I'm with ADR here, right? So if you look on Friday, you look at this at about 10:50 a.m. We had that 520 low put in on Friday, right? Was that Friday? The 24th. Oh, that was last night. Was that yesterday? Oh, when the hell was that? What's my chart doing this? 8:24. Oh, 10:50 last night. Sorry. Last night you saw it. And then you saw it again this morning, about 3:30 in the morning. We kind of bounced off 520 multiple times before breaking through. Then on Friday, like ADR said, you had this kind of hold here, right? Look at 3:42 p.m.
Yeah.
Kind of down to that 5:30, 5:20 range. So there's a couple different ways to see that. So that's why 520 was a level I had this morning.
If you look at the 30-minute candles, they tell you a lot about the 520 level.
Okay, so almost up into that 580 we talked about.
And you kind of looking like a break and retest here. Okay, yes, now looking better. But is it really gonna hold here?
QQQ staying over 572 is very interesting. Need to see NQ get over that 580. I do think any sign of strength from ES and NQ is going to go.
Yes.
It's going to fly. ES is 100% holding NQ back.
Yeah, making NQ, it's making it clear, like it consolidates and then break out, consolidates a little bit more and then breaks out. That's a very clean uptrend for the day. But difficult PA now.
It is difficult. I have a meeting in about 10 minutes. So we'll see if we get anything before then. But I may be done for the day, everybody. I don't know what's the rest of the day is going to look like, but we could see some chop. Everybody earnings Wednesday, and then we have some news later this week. So we'll have to see.
Okay. I want to see NQ holding 560. If it can hold 560, I think it can keep going higher. If not, it's just going to be choppy.
I agree.
Okay. I kind of like that.
Yes, still struggling.
I don't like this.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I don't like this. It's a nice hold on NQ, but it's too choppy.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now, 280R. Like, I'm gonna call it here shortly. This just kind of nothing setting up for me.
Now, this 30-minute candle is not too bullish on NQ.
No. ES, we've almost flipped to 15 completely. But again, ES kind of really between 73 and 68, right? We're really kind of not doing much outside of that over the past since open. So That's not a lot, guys. We're talking 5 points on ES. It's not a lot of movement in the first hour and a half of the market, right? That's not good. Let's see if I can go. Oh, this is interesting, actually. Put this in chat. This is interesting to watch. A little upward channel here. We kind of go up and
oh yeah, I see.
Maybe it might be a hair higher. But yeah, but that kind of idea, right? There's something interesting to watch there. If it decides it wants to kind of stay slow but kind of go up today, grind up, this could be an interesting channel to watch.
What a fake out on NQ. Or not.
It's just, I mean, it's tough right now. Action isn't overly clean. There are some scalps to be made, but you got to be in and out.
I wanted to play this pull back to 560, but now I don't like that fake out there.
No. Again, like with this channel, I'm just this is one of those days you take a top, you take it short at the top, long at the bottom, short at the top until it doesn't work, right? It's an option if you want to trade like a range or a channel, but I don't. Yeah, not in love with this. This is okay. Interesting on ES, right back up into it again.
Okay.
Man, ES gonna close this 15-minute up here.
I have someone here saying that I was trading much better last year. Need to get back in the zone. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm green today.
You were trading or he was?
No, he said like I was trading better last year.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
You were trading better last year? I mean,
no, I wasn't.
That's pretty messed up. I mean, I feel like you would probably know better, considering you're the one in control of your financials. I would think you'd have an idea.
Yeah. This is why I don't like. I'm not a like. I don't like trading on YouTube sometimes. This is why I sometimes disappear from YouTube.
Yeah, you gotta silence them. You know you're a good trader. You know what you're doing. Who cares what they say or what they think? The haters, that is, right?
Yeah.
Well, feedback is great. I want all sorts of feedback. I want interaction. I want to work and talk to the community. I love that. That's super fun for me. But like, people are gonna troll. People are gonna hate. Is what it is.
I think it's people think just because you do it live or in public, they think you own them, like some explanation or something.
Yeah. It's wild. I don't want to go on YouTube or the Discord and blame it, let's call it a generational thing, but it does feel things have shifted. Maybe I'm just showing my age. Maybe I'm too old. That's what it is. I'm an old guy.
How old
Watch
are you?
was 583-ish. I am 40.
That is not old.
That feels so old. Feels like, every time you get to that next tier, the next decade, you're like, wow, God. I feel like, remember when I was 30, and then I was like, remember when I was in 20, I was in college. Wow. That's how that goes. No, it's not too old, I know. But this space, right? There's a lot of people in the trading space and futures and options and whatnot that are young, right?
Yeah, it's crazy when I see like 22,
20s.
20 years old guys that are supposedly killing it.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're still struggling up into that 80.
Yeah. Nvidia very strong.
Now I kind of want to see us come back into, like, if you go up a little more, kind of come back into 560 again, maybe 555. I'm a little torn now. It's tough. I think it really is. If ES can kind of break over this level here and get going, NQ is probably going to fly. NQ looks like it really wants to go.
Yes. I really like this hold on NQ.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you. Trading is tough, and then you have people watching you live, it's even more difficult.
Well, I don't know how you do it, ADR. Like, I voice is fine, right? Watching screen showing stuff is very different. It's not easy to do. So props to you to be able to do it. It's not easy.
By the way, I'm in this trade and I'm already up 400. I took some profits holding one.
Nice.
I entered at the 560 hold.
Yeah. That's a good. That was good. Now watch up into this kind of. You already take it off, ADR?
I took off 2 contracts holding one. But yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I'd be careful right into this 85 area right here.
I still can kind of see it going higher, but I don't like how choppy it is, so I'm taking my profits.
Yeah, if you were in small size, this could be one of those things where it's a grind all day kind of thing. You just trail up slowly. That can work. It's never been my style of trading, but a lot of people that will ride a position all day, 6, 7 hours, and just let it go. That's not me. Not in futures. Yeah, that was very nice. Very nice hold there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see. I know Jacques put in the chat. I could see a 600 rejection or a 600, short play with a stop over 610-ish, 610 and a half. I could see that. The next level above that's going to be closer to 628, 630. So, and then all up to 650.
Oh wow, Nvidia flying. Amazon needs to hold previous day high. It's still having trouble there, rejecting Friday's high. SPY, yes, still rejecting here, same level all day, all morning. But it's looking a little bit better, but still rejecting.
At this point, and yes, I really want to see it hold over 72 now. A lot of volume between 72 and 68, realistically, obviously, because they're all morning. So if we can hold over this volume shelf here and hold over 72 on ES, I think we could be in decent shape for more upside. $85 though is just starting to show.
If ES finally goes higher here, I'm expecting a little bit. I'm expecting a rejection around 480, 482.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. Could see you getting in around 480 and a half. Stop up above 483, give or take. Can keep pretty tight there. Okay.
I want to see NQ just breaking out here. Same thing with ES. Just move higher already.
Yeah, I need, in order to get into something, I need more movement. Ooh, okay. Okay, that one. That's the 85 still showing up.
That was a
right?
weird
So let's
move.
see. Yeah, there was no, it wasn't time based. Sometimes you see that kind of movement when it's 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at the top of the hours. You get a little extra volume pop in for a quick second. But
11. Make a wish.
Yeah. wish for some actual movement to be tradable. That's my wish. I don't think I don't think it's to say it out loud though, so I probably ruined that, but that's okay.
Manifesting here.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Another one. Another pop there.
Come on, just go to 480 already.
Yes, yeah, that's what we need. Get up there. And then, interestingly enough, get up there also kind of sweep this 600 area would be interesting.
I need one more trade for another account and then I'm done.
That guy is back with that massive order. He's sitting at 550 with 1,500 lots.
Jeez, 1,500 lots. He's up in size. Well, we did have a 500 and 1,000 lot earlier. I wonder if it's the same thing.
He keeps moving it up too. Like he's at 560 now.
Okay.
Maybe he wants in on that breakout.
I was gonna say, I wonder if he's trying to get filled for long. Wow, that's funny.
Okay, waiting for 480, 482 on ES for a possible quick reaction play. Depending how it looks when it gets there.
Be curious where NQ is at when if it gets to 480, when ES gets to 480. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a kind of a 602, 607 sweep. That could be interesting. We get up there. That could align perfectly with 480. Okay.
Okay. Keep going higher.
Mm-hmm. Trying a little bit.
And then NQ has a lot of resistance from 620, 625 till 650.
Yeah, I would agree. If we get a sweep, right? If we get a sweep of 602 to 610, get something up in there for a sweep, I would definitely be considering a short with a stop over 624. You still could get, I mean, you still could get stopped up. You could get a short around 650, a sweep at the top there, but 15-ish points, give or take, is a pretty good stop for me. Again, that's if we get the sweep over and looks decent.
Keep going higher, yes. Don't reject here. I want the 482, 480.
Okay, I missed my first meeting. I just didn't go. But I do have to make the next one. So I have 10 minutes. I will make my 11:30 meeting. Okay.
Okay, 480. We touch 480. I would like to see a little bit higher to 482 and then reject there.
Yep. I want to see up into the, yeah, a little more. Another point and a half. The thing is, I may be looking at taking NQ instead, but both are going to be valid, right? NQ to me, kind of up into 600, 610, anything in there could be decent. Stop over 25, 625.
Okay. I like this.
Okay. Give me a touch more. Don't do it now. Give me closer to the 610. I wanted EF a little higher as well. I'll be quick though, because everybody got to keep in mind, right? This has been a very, very methodical buying process, right? We've been slowly grinding up the whole day. So buyers are here just kind of constantly doing it, right? So be careful, right? If you're gonna take short, right? You may not get a huge spike down, a huge Jeff candle, but
yeah, definitely. When we have like a very
still,
strong bullish market, we need to be careful going against the trend. It's
yep,
not
absolutely.
ideal.
You're looking for quick. I'm gonna post another screenshot here to kind of update where we're at. Do this actually. I'm gonna do this over here. To put a screenshot to kind of show the channel was still in, and then also showing you what NQ looks like on a 15, and kind of seeing what I'm talking about by 602, 610-ish.
Okay. Looks like another 480 reaction here on ES. We'll see. I want to see like a strong push to 482 and then see a wick there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But it looks like it's 480.
I'd love a strong pop over. Wait.
Come on, just do it already.
Oh, I just found out that I'm off Friday and Monday from my actual job. That's delightful.
Monday is
I thought
Labor
it was
Day,
just Friday.
right?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So I thought it was off just Monday, but I guess they're gonna give us Friday too. I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah.
I'll take an extra day off.
Nvidia is still very strong.
This 600 level is just, it's interesting right here.
Yes.
I want like a quick little pop-up, and then I will look at fading it.
I like this 480 rejection on ES. I'm just waiting. I wanted to see how it's gonna close. Like, I'm waiting for this 5-minute candle to get closer to the end, like a few seconds before. If I see it that it's still rejecting 480, most likely I'm gonna try the rejection play here. But still have 1 more minute, so it can change a lot. Okay. No, don't die now.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. I've got everything set. I'm planned. I know exactly what I want to see, and then you do exactly what I don't want. Well, exactly what I want, but you do it a minute too early.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
No, Nvidia still looks like it wants to go higher, so still can have it. Okay, we have 5 seconds to close. I'm gonna take it. My stop loss, it's gonna be previous 5-minute candle high.
I like that. Yeah, I think this could be good. Watch for like a little bit of a sweep of 608 if we have any more upside to it. To come right back down in.
I like that.
I am also in a short though because ADR said get in, so I had to. I had no choice.
No.
I'm kidding. I like
Okay.
we've been talking about the short for the past however long,
I'm
right?
taking a little
Obviously,
profits there.
I like the short. But I want more than this though. Like this I want to come all the way down to probably I'm in NQ though. I want down to 84. Kind of come back to the bottom of that a little bit. I mean, I would love lower, but I don't want to get too greedy. My only concern here is the way that market looked all day.
I think we need Nvidia to pull back. But Nvidia is still looking very strong.
I got a tight stop. I'm not in any sort of crazy situation here, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get right up to about 610 and reject. If not, we're probably going up to 25-ish. So basically, my stop will be a little bit above 10, 610, a little above that. And then I have a meeting. Once this, whatever happens here, after this trade, I do have to go. But let's hang out. Let's see what happens.
I still like this 480 reaction on ES.
Come on. Be good to us. So we can all log off. Happy Monday.
Yeah. We need NVIDIA to chill a little bit. Come on, give me a bigger pullback.
$15 points of profit, realistically. But my stop was only about 12 points away, so I was close to a 1-to-1 there. Which is fine.
Come on, yes, give me a little bit more. Okay, NVIDIA started to look toppy. That's good for you, for NQ.
Yep, I need a little more down though. This isn't enough. Need a little more juice. One more push would do it. Would get me down to 85, so I can start taking some profit here. Come on. Jeez, this is just not my favorite type of action, everybody. Not my favorite.
We're still reacting and kind of making lower highs and lower lows. I do think if NVIDIA pulls back here, NQ and ES are gonna die, or give us like a bigger pullback.
Yeah.
I would love to see ES going back down to 475. See, that was big. NVIDIA, it's kind of starting to look a little bit red.
I'm gonna pull up
Definitely
right
looking
now.
toppy. It needs a pullback.
Yeah. NVIDIA. Yeah. Yeah, Apple kind of slow grind up there. Let's look at.
Okay. I like that.
Tesla broke out of their previous day close and started moving. Google still looks great too. Sheesh. Okay, but again, like you said, Google also up to 210. They could also be starting to get a little top heavy. Come on, you don't play games with me. Once we hit 85, as we're gonna do it right now, I'm calling it. Once we hit 85, like we just did, I am now going to take the rest of my cons, move them to break even, and I will slowly start trailing.
Okay, I have a order at 64 cents. Yeah, I
70
got it.
is my
I
next.
got it. I'm out. That was beautiful.
Nice.
That was good. We had 3 very good trades. I'm done. Like, I'm all green on all my accounts. That was beautiful.
The best. On all green day, the best day. I'm gonna take a little more off at 75 if we get there. Otherwise, I will. I mean, it seems silly to let it come back 20 points, but I don't care. I only have small size left. I took off a massive chunk at 85. So I'd like to see us come back because I think we can kind of push back up into the 90s and then reject there and then come down to 70 to 80. No, 175. 75 and then probably down to 70. Then and at that point with the bottom of this upper channel, right, that I showed earlier. So, and that's normally where I would be thinking about taking it along. So that's where I would get out of my short.
Very happy with our day today. We were very patient. That's all. That's it.
Yeah. Definitely took our time.
Yeah. We had very good levels. We waited for those levels to show some support or resistance. We played to both sides. Awesome day.
Yeah, fantastic day. Great. It was, and it wasn't easy. Like
Yeah.
everybody, like no, this trade this, right? It's not easy. So if you had a tough day, don't beat yourself up, right? This is not an easy type of day to
100%,
trade. So there's many times it looked like it could reject and come down. It would just come down for 10, 15 points and go right back up, right? So this, again, don't beat yourself up. Okay, I'm gonna, at this point, I'm sliding my, no, I'm just gonna keep stopping break even. It's okay. If it comes back, it comes back. I'm not gonna move it around and play with it now. It is what it is. It looks like it's holding that.
In your trade? Still holding?
Oh, I took off. Yeah, I took off the majority. I kept
okay.
1 or 2. I kept 2 micros on to see if we could get down to 70.
Okay.
I had a little more in it. I thought there was a little more to go to get down to the bottom of our channel, but it may not work, and that's okay. It's all right. So one thing I liked about micros is I can take 10 to whatever amount of micros I want, and then take off 80% of the position, and then leave a couple if we get a bigger move.
Well, the 15-minute candle on NVIDIA is looking kind of toppy. So if NVIDIA, and it's very far from the VWAP, so I can easily see NVIDIA pulling back a little bit more, and that's definitely going to help your NQ trade.
Yeah. And if it doesn't work, it's no big deal. Not a problem at all. Took my profit. I'm good with what I got already, so anything extra is just bonus. All right, everybody. I got a meeting I got to get to. So again, I'm looking for 70 to take off the rest realistically, maybe 75, depending on how quickly we get there, because I'm just kind of following this trend line. And then back to my break even as well, get out, which was at 600. So otherwise, I will catch you all tomorrow. Have a great day.
Bye. Have a good one. Thank you for being here. People are liking your commentary on YouTube.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah. Talk to you tomorrow.
Later, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, definitely. Bye.
I'm gonna hang out a little bit more on YouTube. Okay, I like this hold here on ES. Nice previous resistance, now it's kind of acting as support. I'm here from Monday to Thursday on YouTube. Yeah, nice bounce here. Let's see. And if Nvidia gives us a bigger pullback, NQ most likely is gonna keep going lower. Maybe we can see again 560 hold on NQ. We'll see. Yeah, I like that hold on ES. But I'm not gonna take any more trades. I'm 3-0, so I'm good with what I have. Yeah, almost 10K for the day. I'm good. ES was definitely choppy, but NQ was pretty good. We had great levels today. I'm done, guys. I'm not gonna take more trades. Watch out these 474, 476 level on ES. Very important level here for ES to hold if you want to see more upside. Watch out all-time high here on NQ or a pullback to 560. Beautiful day for me. Pretty happy with my patience today. Yeah, I'm done. I'll see you guys mañana. Thank you. Bye.